Welcome back, my friends, to Becoming Our Best Selves Daily Devotions. I'm Lisa Bell. We're all going to have problems and storms in our life from time to time, and while we're on this earth, we always will. As Christians, the enemy attacks us at our strong points. I used to think that he attacked us in our weakest areas, but it's actually our strongest areas that we can be used of God the most. That's where our gifts and talents lie that God's given us to use for Him. So that's where Satan attacks us. And don't feel alone, because Satan tried this with God as he walked on the earth too. He tested his devotion and his faith in God by testing him in his strong areas. But Jesus gives us some hope, and he talks about it more in John 6, starting with verse 16. He talks about how his disciples were in a boat and they were headed across the sea. And a big storm came and the wind started blowing. And then Jesus started walking on the water toward them, but they were afraid because they didn't know if it was a ghost or what it was. But as he came closer to the boat, Peter said, Jesus, if this is really you, then command me to come to you. So Jesus said, come. So Peter started walking on the water toward Jesus, but he took his sight off of Jesus and looked at the wind, and he fell into the water. So Jesus had to pick him up and hold him. And he said, you have little faith, why do you doubt? So that tells me right there that we can have peace in the middle of our storm, and we can keep our storm and our problem underneath our feet. The problem and the storm for the disciples was the water. Jesus walked on it. He defeated it, and he kept it under his feet. And Peter did too, as long as he kept his devotion and his faith in God and headed for God. So we can have peace in the middle of our storm by keeping our focus on Jesus and not looking at the problem. And that, my friends, takes us one step closer on our journey to becoming our best selves. Make it a great day.